what it do, baby? Sauce Factory. Yeah. We was cutting up too much. Cutting too much. Yeah. We're gonna start out with this Bitcoin today. We're gonna go ahead and get this sweet. We're gonna touch on this. I need Bitcoin at 100,000. All right. If you notice what's been happening, I hope everybody paying attention, that as it go up, everybody and they mama jumping with them. Okay. Dogecoin, they I don't know, they coming out of nowhere. They got some legs on them. The meme coins cracking again. It's meme coin season again. We about to be up. The bottle's gonna be popping in Miami again. The tight shirts and the hair dyes flying around here. It's crypto back running again. It's a good time. Boys ain't broke no more. We up. All right. So yeah. I like this. Cause you notice, you're right on it. Well, Bitcoin been in this channel for the longest, right? This little range here. It been in this little channel, it's been forming, it's finally popped. Got a nice little break. This happened after election day. So as soon as that election came off, we were like, oh, Bitcoin running. Took the high. Now we're running. We currently got a high. 63,000, right? It's the current high. Whew. Oh man, I'm waiting for the 100,000. PEP. All right, bet. I'm gonna look at it. So we currently pull back down into this range here. Let's put a fib on that. We know Bitcoin. So we made a 61% retracement. Now we're currently pumping back up. I like to see them get over this little hump right now. It's not faring too well with that current little spot, but we should be okay. It's pretty bullish. I was looking at this Sunday, actually Tuesday night, we had like a potential M pattern forming, but they actually went off, right? So that idea of that M pattern kind of got blown out the water. Most people call it would have been an M complete if it would have came down here, right? That's why they call it M pattern, but in general, give a double top because we had equal highs here. And it ran that currently. Right. So I had my eyes on that. It didn't play out. I wasn't going to short Bitcoin. I was like, more or less, if it plays out, cool, great. We got a lot of liquidity down here that they can go out and get. They're going to want to sweep levels like that. So always look at your pivot points, your prior lows or prior highs as targets. So when they want to go back down, you know for sure they'll start to take those levels with this fair value gap on the 1 hour and the order block right above it. But we're gonna highlight this fair value gap right here. You know, they could have came and got that real easy, but Bitcoin is still hella bullish. What I do see here, right? Because if it goes negative 27 would have been, put that back. Negative 27, 60, 95,000. Negative 61, 98,000, right? But let's play devil advocate real quick. Now, with this high that just got put in today, so this is our Wednesday high. Boom, boom, boom. Our Wednesday low is way down here, took out like a rocket in the late hours of last night. I'm looking at this, right? If I'm correct, and if they are actually done running for the moment because they have been running for a while and they need to reclaim some price, rebalance some stuff, we already have 50% retracement from this pivot point right at the 50% mark. If we can get up into the 61, maybe we can shift back down into this range and we'll consolidate a little more. You just don't want to see the pops because then you get those extreme drops and stuff like that. So you want to see a little consolidation. That way we can build a base of support and then kind of keep going up to that 100,000 market where everybody's calling for. Let me drop down to 12. Yeah, see, we got this little consolidation zone here that we kind of tapped out of. And you see price is still there currently. There we go. So this is where price is currently trapped at. I like to see them. I say the pattern will continue if we can get past this 61% or the 78% and kind of continue up high to the 80, back to the all-time highs of 93. But currently, it look like we kind of doing a little shift because we did take liquidity over here. We took the equal highs, so we got the liquidity here. From there, you look at the tops, right? Let's get rid of the fib now. So I have too much less. So here you go. This was our shift, our market structure shift right here, right? Boom. And it says market structure shift. All right. They blew through that low right there. Boom. Then you break the structure as they shift down. Now, this looking like a lower low. And if that price hold and it holds that level, that can be your lower high right here. But we need them to take out this previous lower high up there. Right? If they take that out, we good. We actually gonna see some more up runs, right? That so you see how it came down, both lower low, lower high, shift down, new lower low. Now they're shifting back up to try to make a lower high. But if it holds and take out 91, 299, 93, then yes, we're going to get a continuation probably back into this gap here. But how bullish it is, maybe we hold, maybe we don't. But yeah, currently we trapped right here. And this will be considered a lower high as long as it holds. Okay. So I already started to shift over. So that's market structure for you. And you already know what's going to happen. It'll go sweep that Wednesday low. So I can easily see if this actually failed, they're going to come down. They'll definitely take this Wednesday low out. But you look for simple things like that, right? If you see a pump straight up like this, you wait, look at the consolidation, wait for them to come revisit the highs. You see it's not working. Okay, great. Now, once you see this candle fail, you can wait for them to break a level like this. Oh, you see the failed retest, or you can look for some form of a retracement, right, to catch this leg down that was here. If you couldn't catch the breakdown, you didn't see it coming, you like, okay, most guys would have had a limit order set like right here at the previous low, right? Would you try to do a one candle stop? This is a large candle. I don't like large candles like that, but you're gonna, yeah, whatever, right? And typically I target the low or a form of prior consolidation for whatever my target may be. I like to look for 100 ticks off that, but this is Bitcoin, so it's crazy particular. Right? So we'll be looking at something like that along those lines. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. So you're looking for the bottom that you can get it. Well, but this is what you're hoping for, right? You're looking for them to go here or at least to the Wednesday low after that nice little pump. Now, a breakout trader will do that. If you got the wherewithal to say, hey, stop loss at structure, I'm going to wait for the break. Boom. That's a large stop to me. I don't like it. Not one bit, right? So I got to catch reversals. So what I do is I take my long fib. Oh, I say I need a pullback, right? I'm waiting for the nice little pullback to come in. Then I take the safe trade right around 50% mark. You can target the zero level. That's a guaranteed win because you already know where they've been. You don't have to go too crazy, right? So the moment you see the pivot, if let's say you can't get that candle, right? So you want to say, all right, I'm gonna catch the close of that candle when it breaks out of there, and that's the high. You're gonna jump in. Now your stop loss is the previous high, and if that's the pivot. That's where your stop loss is gonna be because that's new market structure. Right? And like that, you can easily get your trade. You see how they got you out in two candles. So you got in on the second candle here. One, two, three. Water, right? Easy peasy, waxing easy. You could have targeted negative 27 if you had multiple contracts, but a safe trade is the zero level, more, hands on, a little more for the money. You'll go for the negative 27. I like to play it safe sometimes. If I'm not used to the asset, I just take the zero, level because they guaranteed to go there. And this is still maybe I can probably trail it down there and see what happens. But if it don't look like it's gonna hold, like you see when they got down here, right? Let's get rid of this. See what happened when they got down to negative 27. That was a wick. They didn't stay down there long. They wicked and then they went back up. Right? Boom, boom, boom. Went back up, got up in his zone now, and currently playing around. So you're still holding because you fell asleep at the wheel, being greedy. You want the single pump. You want that single run to the to your spot where you take profit, and then you want to get out of there. When you start getting to mess like this, it messes with your trading psychology. It also can cause you to have unnecessary loss of profits because you had this much in profit. Why give all that up for some more when you could have just guaranteed took the easy win, got out the way, closed the computer down for that day and kept it smooth. There's Bitcoin. Let's go to this PEPE. So what they do, Rod? You have to find out then. Market cap.
No clue. Been hearing a lot of ruckus about it.
Okay. Market cap. Let's see. Props. Okay, Robinhood is listing Solana Solana. Keep listed on Coinbase. Oh, this is some type of coin. Okay, this ain't market cap. Okay. Huh. These boys, they think I'm okay. Crypto. All right, let's I'm gonna add them to the pink list real quick so I can keep track of them. Who got them? Oh, they ain't on Coinbase yet, so we need to look at them on right here. Use the trading view. Hmm. We got this one of those things I gotta get on Twitter about. I gotta do some research on these folks. Look like they got into the zone right here. I'm trying to reject again. See that? Let's see. They did take off. Look at on 13th today. Y'all y'all been responding to I guess Bitcoin. Go to the 1 hour chart. Man. This one of them little small cap joints. Yeah, we gotta do research on these folks. I'm not sure what they do. All right, set it back up here. We got the large fair value got way down. I guess they getting listed onto a couple of other brokers like Coinbase, Robinhood. That's what everybody talk. Yeah, it's a meme coin. Yeah, PEP is a meme coin today. Yeah, there you go. That's why you gotta like with these, you gotta get on Twitter, you gotta get in a network, you gotta ask questions. Adding, okay, so listing roadmap. Listing. Oh, that's why they're going off because once they get more available on open networks like Coinbase and all those other guys, right? That gonna add to the availability. So a lot of times people make their money on these exchange like Unicorn, Pancake Swap, and all those other folks, Binance and all those other folks, right? Because it's hard to get the coins. But once they start becoming available on the mainstream like crypto.com, Coinbase, uh, you know, Uphold, Robinhood, then more people have access to them, then they'll be dumping it to them, right? And that's what make them pop like that. So you see them as flying out the blue because more people got access to them. It's like they getting a new deal. Anytime those coins come available, they normally just run. So that's what's currently happening. People just kind of like riding that wave, right? Same thing. Let's go over to XRP. That's my favorite. So like today, got up to 73. I love this right here. People projecting XRP to get up to $3, right? And I'm like, I've been buying, you know. I know some other people have been buying, you know. Yeah. I hope y'all got y'all some XRP. It was cheap. It was cheap. Even if it don't do nothing, it's better that it's doing something. But hey, it's best to have it. I'm seeing more and more reports how people are adjusting the taxes to benefit these cryptocurrencies. The U.S. is going to have more adoptions to cryptocurrency. I heard the city of Detroit is trying to lead the charge in cryptocurrency adoptions in a whole nine, right? So if you're not, man, you don't have to trust this 100%. It's not financial advice. Do whatever you want, but at least participate. Don't be on the sidelines. It's cheap to participate. All this stuff is cheap except Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, right? You got a couple of other coins, but a lot of these other coins that actually have use cases, they're very cheap to get in. Like 60 something cent, that ain't gonna hurt you nothing, man. You can put $5 on that real smooth. Like at least you got some. If you do something crazy, you got some, right? So that's how I look at a lot of these coins, even at this level where it's like trying to make these little double top in action, right? They trying to break up and get to these highs. I'm still looking at them like, all right, cool, what y'all gonna do, right? But you notice we back over here at this last peak that we ain't been to since March, right? So yeah, let's go out to the weekly chart. Oh, that off. Actually, last time. But yeah, you seen if you look at it, XRP where it came from originally. So this is a road. That's what I like about roadmaps, right? If they got history, $1.97, right? You can get back up to $1.97. How far off of? Oh, all right, you 23% from that. All right, so let's flip this. This one. Say it doesn't give us. They said they don't. Okay, cool. Let's say they want to do it like that. So we've been 80% off from the all-time high, right? Because they started from over here. So we 80% off right now. And you see all this consolidation at this level, right? It has been boom, 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 boom. As more people getting into the market, as more people adopting it, they just building a base. They building the base, and then we can probably get some type of crazy pop after the fact. Who knows? Just keep your eye on it. But this is the whole thing. Like we must participate. We cannot ignore itself any longer, right? It is a must. It is a strong purpose. Strong, strong purpose that we must participate because you miss out on these wealth opportunities. It's only your fault, especially you could have put a couple of dollars up. You spend more on Starbucks, coffee shops, and any other place you like to overindulge in unnecessary dollar price. So keep your mind on that. Stay smooth. All right. Now, we already know we got to touch on gold. Okay. We got to touch on gold was golden, not anymore. Right? Gold was it. Everybody was in there. It was hitting all time new highs. We were like, okay, 3,000, woo, woo, right? Gold last 2,700. That was last week high. Now we making a steep retracement. We back down to 2,500 per troy ounce, right? Go to daily chart real quick. Now, this is a set of patterns that I'm going to show you on a 1 hour chart. But if you look at it, we were reclaiming all this price. We just had a nice daily break of structure here. 3 days of straight bear action. So we should get this, three black crows. So we should get a little more bear action After we made that all-time new highs, gold is trying to resettle back down into a range and find some normalcy because it was doing too much. Absolutely doing way too much. All right, so we're currently 50% off the high. I'm gold probably going to continue this trend for another week or so. It was overpriced. It's kind of hard to buy more gold if those prices are that high. It's not really a win. No, you can't buy high and think things gonna go higher. That's why I was telling a couple of friends you should have been buying your Bitcoin and all other cryptos on a weekly basis at a very low dollar amount. So when you do have these large swings to the downside, you can pick, large chunks up. But it's always important to dollar cost average at whatever level that may be, at whatever amount you can afford. You don't have to load the boat on anything. Coinbase will accept $5, minimum $5. You can have that come out your account weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever you can spare. I know, hey, you don't got to be rich to do this now. So imagine, because I know my Bitcoin position, I'm up over 190 something percent, right? Imagine if you guys would have put $100 in, you would have been up $200-300 by now, right? You've been up $200, $300, $400. Cool. Just by putting that small amount in, just about you get up to $100. Ain't gonna take you long. If you just been steady buying, not worrying about it, steady investing. Because when moments like this happen, we don't know when they're gonna happen. We don't got a crystal ball. I was looking for 100K on Bitcoin like 2 years ago. It is what it is. It finally is getting close. But we ain't there yet, but getting close. But moments like that is the reason why you must dollar cost average and always invest. Because you're never gonna know, and you don't want to say, I wish I bought more. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. Woo! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So you, from your average price, you got in at that average, your average price at 34K, right? That means that was a 50 over what, a 60K gain. So that $100 is flipping. Yeah. Value. It's just dollar cost average. When nobody else believes, keep buying more. Double down, double down. If you know what it's gonna do and you can afford to keep putting the money in without hurting your pockets, you'll be in a good spot. Oh yeah, I got some Ethereum, man. Ethereum. I wish Ethereum let's go a little bit harder though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got Ethereum too. I look at that position, it ain't as fun as the Bitcoin. Bitcoin. But that's the thing, right? We got to keep doing it. It's it's one of those things that we gotta be consistent across the board. We cannot relax. You cannot take your foot off the gas. You got to be consistent across the board. Steady invest. You never know when the stuff gonna pop. You never know when the news gonna come. To be in the right place at the right time, right? But if you stay in the right place, you camp outside. You'll never miss that opportunity if you stay camped out. You feel me? So yeah, let that resonate on your soul. Gold is currently going down. It's in a bear market, and well, not really bearish, but it's having a retracement. That was kind of ridiculous of what it was doing, a straight pump, 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 pump. Like right, if you look, this was the little fake out patterns that it did. It had these little wedges, little fake wedges, and it'll pop up, go a little bit higher. But this was the last hurrah when they made this little wedge right here. All right. When it did that number, that was the last hurrah, and then we started this bear action here that we see currently. All right, so we currently seeing that bear action, but that's what happened when a market is capped out. You'll see patterns like this. You'll see small wedges. You just kind of be patient. Let them get the liquidity, right? Like they did over here. They took that little zone, boom, took that out. Okay, great, good for y'all. And they just kind of messed around, and you start seeing a tight candle formation, and they start dumping. Yeah, that's them taking liquidity. There's nothing wrong with it. That's that. Now, we got any questions, comments, concerns, real quick? Anybody? Okay. All right, I'm gonna touch on this NQ real quick. Your body. Oh, CL? Okay, I got you. Let me I'm gonna go straight to what action took place this morning. I ain't even gotta go far back. Talk about it. Fast. I saw. Do do do. Do, do, do. All right. So this the range that NQ is playing in this morning, right? News candle. Boom. So soon as I seen this, right? Seen the pump, boom, 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 it was playing around, lay right in my face. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know the traders ain't gonna be cute like that because I don't like it. But I looked at it, I said, man, they're gonna retrace this candle. I looked. This is what I mean. From here to here, that's 300 ticks, right? So there, I'm like, okay, cool, it's 400. But that's in this candle alone. I said it's 300 ticks. All I need is 100 of them. You feel me? That's all I wanted was 100 ticks. That's it. So that's all I'm looking for is a $26 move, 100 ticks. So as you can believe, I wasn't even tripping on getting all of it. I just wanted some of it, right? But when the chart is moving like that and you get in, I was like right in this ballpark, and this candle right here, this is the one that did it to me, right? I seen the evening star. I say, yes, sir, let's go. Boop, got my green. Then this thing come out of nowhere. The upper room. Yeah, that's what it did. And then it broke down. So I took my L, shut it down, and I'm about my day. I was trying to beat 1, 2, 3. Pump, 1, 2, dump. So that's how I got smoke. That's how I got smoke on the EQ. All right, just the CL up here real quick, and then we'll go to the spot. Come on, CL. CL also going back down. Funny thing about it is talking about lower energy costs, right? And you know, it's tightening up. Don't you look at the weekly chart? It went from a nice little trend to it's now like very choppy, right? So you see, we took out the prior week low. We also came down to a monthly low too, as well. So I'm looking at it like, okay, what are you gonna really do? You trading below. Uh, from notice, we had a breakdown. Then we went into mode of consolidation, right? We had like two spikes of a moment, but we definitely in this channel, the market, it has some ticks to give. Like here, like late in the day, it had a little something, but CL currently is not a me person. I don't think it's a good market to trade at the current moment. Is looking at the range because it's a Tuesday range. It finally broke down today. I'm gonna stay away from it until I get like a bigger range, a larger trading range. I don't like how it's currently looking. It's very tight and wound up. Yes, it's pushing down slightly, but it's not enough to actually give you a safe trade. You get what I'm saying? So that get into that market, you can. It's a high probability you can get chopped up because when it goes into a range like this, especially a tight one, right? Previous range was yeah, $1.46. That's not enough, right? Then here they finally broke down to a $2.25 range. That's kind of range expansion, but you look at it, technically it's here. So that's $1.98, right? Because let's pay attention here. So we mark out this our Wednesday level. Um, Wednesday high, Wednesday low, right? Get that out of here. It's your Tuesday high, Tuesday low. As you see, we had a slight false break. Technically, this is a false breakout because we did not close outside the Tuesday level, right? Because we put back inside. So today, even if the New York closes here, right? You already know how I do what I do when I do it. So this is the New York close, right? For Wednesday price. Rose one price. So now we're in the Asian market. This is where we close back inside the range. So technically, that is a false breakout. You go to the daily chart, it show you. See, this is a false breakout. You see, I went down and came back in, closed inside the previous day range. So they could be playing some games and it could be looking to push CL up from this point. I kind of be hesitant. I want to see what's going to happen here. Can we get a Morningstar type pattern? But with this doji here, and this also a doji, this kind of look a little fugazi to me, so I don't know how to judge that. I'll wait. I want to wait until it's clear as day. I'm gonna let them paint the picture with they capital. Then after the picture is painted, I'm gonna look to take advantage. That's how I do that. I'm not gonna be trying to put the crystal ball on it and overanalyze it. I'm just gonna let them paint the picture, and I take advantage of it when I see something. Outside of this, there's a lot of tight price action in the tight range. I don't want no parts of it. I don't suggest you. Let the hedge funds battle it out. Stay clear. You feel me? All right, let's get on to the SPY, and then we got it. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Hmm. Bar Thursday. Okay. 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 Yeah. 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 So it's almost the end of the week. If this close like this, that is, uh, well, not a bearish run, but it can probably set us up for a evening start next week. I say keep your eye on the top 10 of the spot, top 10 holdings. But we fell into we got a new high, but we are not pushing past that. We starting to retrace back down. We could see some form of retracement. We ain't out the woods yet. We just got a president elect, but we still haven't got no new policies, nothing implemented. Just a whole bunch of people moving around in response. So they had a knee jerk reaction. That's the only reason why we're really up here. But outside of that, people are gonna want to book some losses. They need to hide some money. They need to, pay less taxes. So let's keep that in mind. I keep my eye on this. If it failed to break up, I'll be looking for the retracement, at least down to the 50% of that 584. See if they kind of get back in this gap of that 579 area, and see if they want to reclaim some price. You feel me? So outside of that, nothing for me. I got nothing for you. Stay smooth. Okay. My setup, my alert going off, like a pager or something, and you thinking that that's the right thing to do, that you clicking that button 10, 20, 30, 40 times, thinking like, hey, I'm really trading. So no, you're gambling. All right. You playing games, you're gambling. That is not a setup. A real setup don't happen that often. Look for the A+ setups, get out to smaller time frames, get rid of the stress, get rid of the ego, admit that you're over trading, and learn and grow. It's the only way to grow is learn from your mistakes. But by doubling down, tripling down on these bad habits, taking these bad habits into the next year, it's only 2 more months left. And this is the last day of October, okay? So really only 1 month left in this year. If you take them same habits into 2025, because it's already here, folks, if you take those same habits into the next year, then you need a wake-up call, okay? You need a wake up call. I'm gonna say what I really want to say. It's going up to YouTube. Make sure I like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I appreciate that. But you take these same habits into the next year, and you're going to keep complaining about why me, but you refuse to let go of your negative ways. You refuse to let go and grow. You refuse to humble yourself, get rid of the ego, and say, hey, maybe I should change things around. Maybe I should change my plan or actually follow my plan and stick to it, right? If you lose more than 2 trades in a day, shut it down. 3 trades, shut it down. You shouldn't get past 3. You suck. Okay? Number 4 ain't gonna be the magic bullet. It's not. Shut it down. You're wrong. By the time you clean up the mess you made on the previous 3 trades, plus the fees, you still in the hole. You keep that up, you blowing your accounts. It's no magic bullet. If I'm wrong one time, I'm shutting it down. I only take me one time to say I'm wrong. I'm logging into my paper trade account. I'm gonna make it do what it do. If I'm right there, okay, cool. That means be patient, learn from your mistakes. But I'm not gonna keep paying, tricking off on a broker with these fees. I'm not gonna keep giving my money up just to prove a point because my ego hurt. I'm not doing it. Okay. I highly recommend you take your loss. You're wrong that day. Shut it down. Be intelligent. Come back tomorrow. If you really believe in your trading skills, you should not have a problem coming back the next day because the market going to keep opening. Matter of fact, the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, they trying to keep that open 22 hours or 23 hours. They're trying to match the futures market. So really they're going to take it 22 hours a day. Opening on Sunday, closed by Friday. 22 hours, right? So it's even more trading they're going to try to get a place. And I guarantee you hit that button and y'all fall for that trap, you ain't going to be on these Wall Street streets no more. You're going to be out there having a GoFundMe trying to get another account. You're going to be begging for money. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to need somebody to spot you some change to help you get another, account for another challenge. Get you another challenge account. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to set up rehab centers for Apex with all those cheap accounts y'all keep getting. Now, get it together. Tighten up. Don't take the habits into next year. Learn from your mistakes and grow. That's it. It ain't no other way around this. You can't. Yeah. Thank you, Ron. At the end of the day, who you giving these profits up to? You feel me? Like you keep doing the same thing, you're gonna keep getting the same results. There's no way around it, right? If you keep clicking that button because you refuse to sit down, take a break, learn the mistakes, review your charts, look for your best trade setups. Typically, we do this on Wednesday. Y'all can raise your hand about it, put it in the chat or whatever, unmute. After Wednesday, how many good trades is it? Maybe one by Friday? Is it one on Thursday? Y'all tell me if I'm tripping or not. That 100 tick move on gold, that 100 tick move on oil, that 100 plus tick move, that 1,000 tick move on any other tick. Talk to me, bro.
Happened real nice on Tuesday.
But after that, what happened after that?
After that, it's up in the air, depending on news.
Exactly. It's up in the air. It's fairy dust. It's foo-foo. Once it have its good moves, it's dead. It's done. That's it. So when you keep carrying, trying to beat that horse and say, I'm going to trade every single day, all you're doing is subjecting yourself to losses, mental damage, and fees. Tricking off on the market. You're messing up your mental health. Now you're crying in mindset on Saturday. I'm enjoying the coffee. Enjoying my Saturday. Being bougie. My pinky out. Sipping. Expensive coffees. Being a coffee snob, what they say. Yes, it's mine. I'm having fine discussion over different beings from different regions of the world. That's how I like to spend my Saturdays. But if you want to have emotional damage, keep trading like that. Yeah. Keep trading like that. All right, well, that's my piece.